What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rodney, and I'm glad to be before you today is a Tuesday, September 8th. And you know what? I hope you're doing well out there. I want to encourage you to learn to be the producer of your own life. And one of the things I had to learn was to be the producer of my own life. And throughout that, I learned that in my journey of really finding my purpose. I know my purpose. My purpose is to really encourage and uplift people through my gifts. My purpose is to really point people to God. I really do that. I want people to look and say, dang, if God can do that for Rodney, what can he do for me? And it's not all about what God can do for us. It's what we can do for God. So these are some things that you really want to get into your spirit. So with that being said, I wanted to talk to you guys about my journey. Over the next several weeks, I'm going to be sharing various segments where I talk about my acting journey, which I love. My journey has been very interesting. I am not the traditional route. I don't know if there's even a traditional route to become an actor. Some people start acting in their teens or their 20s. Other people start acting in their 40s and 50s. It doesn't matter. What's important to you is if you decide to become an actor, that you do it for the right reasons. That's something that I did. I became an actor for the right reasons. One, it's something that was always in me even when I was younger. I love the industry. I love telling stories. I love the camera. It's fun being on camera, telling stories, creating moments with other actors, with the director, producers. It's incredible. It's the most influential industry in the world. Who wouldn't want to be a part of this? I love it. But I had to wait for the right time in my life. I did that early in my life. I got involved a little bit. I wrote my first sketch comedy when I was in high school. And then after that, I got to college. I tabled that for a moment, and I got married right after college. So I had to wait because, one, I'm a firm believer that whatever commitments I make take priority over my life. So that was my priority, was really to take care of my family. And I love my family. That was the best gift I've ever been given, was to be given an incredible wife and two incredible kids who are now adults, now doing great. But one thing I learned throughout this whole journey of becoming an actor and really doing it now at the level that I want to go to is that I had to learn to be at peace with myself and my identity and knowing who I am. It's so important that you know who you are. Whatever profession you choose, whatever you do privately, that you look in the mirror and you love that person you see in the morning, that you believe that that person is living on purpose. It's so important that you establish that in your life. This has gone a long way for me. It's to really be happy with who I am. What it does is that it takes the pressure off of looking for Hollywood to dictate who I am, depending upon what role I get. I love working in Hollywood, but I also know that if you step into this arena and you don't know who you are, you're treading on dangerous ground. You really are. And the waters can get very shaky very quickly. You have to have a firm foundation in your identity. It's so important. So I can't stress that enough. Being an actor, you can't look to this industry for validation. No. You're validated before you step into the industry. You're validated when you made that decision to become an actor. You're validated when you made that decision to step into this vulnerable field where every day you make yourself subject to what other people's opinions are. But the thing I don't do is I don't let people's opinions control my actions. Because at the end of the day, everyone has an opinion, whether good, whether bad. And you got to get past that. You got to let it go. Don't live to please people. So ultimately, I had to learn that, and I'm a student of the Bible. I'm a Christian. So one of the people I studied, Saul. Some of you guys may not know who Saul is. Saul was king, the first king of Israel. But he was so caught up into pleasing people that what it did is it cost him his role. It cost him his position. Don't allow that to happen to you. Don't get so caught up in pleasing people that you miss out on your position and your calling. So at the end of the day, I want you to put in your spirit that you're going to know who you are, your identity. My identity, I start with what God says about me, first and foremost. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. To look not at what somebody else says. Don't look at anybody who's told you what you can't do or what you don't have the gifting to do. You don't worry about that. You focus on your gifts, you focus on your identity, and the fact that you are created. You are a created being for excellence. You are brought in this world for excellence. You are brought in this world to change other people's lives. You are brought in the world by God to do great and mighty things for other people. You are brought in this world to point people to God. Your life should be an example of what God can do through this little body right here. But you got to have faith. You got to know your identity. So I took this moment. I had to share this with you. My first and most important principle as being an actor is that I know who I am and have a strong faith. So you can't worry about tomorrow. You can't worry about what's happening right now. You know that the right role is for you at the right time. And then you also have to get out in there and create. If you have things in your spirit to do it. Don't be afraid. Life's too short, baby. With that being said, I love you. Have a great afternoon. Take care of yourself. Wear a mask. Make sure you wear a mask. And stay socially distanced. Take care of yourself. Love you. It's going to be good. Every morning, wake up. Today is going to be good. Today is going to be good. Remember 3 things. Always remember to love God, love yourself, and love people. You are called to be the producer of your own life.